Hello everyone. I realise it's been a while. It has been just over 2 months. Last time I uploaded was end of December, just before I went to France, and it's now March the 7th to be precise. Why was I not here? Well, obviously, as you know, my last upload was the Boxing Day game, which I believe was Preston against Hull. An episode of Matchday Vlogs. Then for regular viewers, you'll know that I was going on holiday to France, skiing for 2 weeks, had an amazing time. Like, I totally needed the 2 week break. It was fantastic, got some great video footage out there. And then I came back with every intention of continuing straight on with uploads. I was meant to go to the Charlton game the day I got back, but obviously that got postponed because of a frozen pitch. So I did go to that game on the Tuesday night. I did record a Matchday vlog, but obviously you've not seen it yet. You've not seen anything yet, because one thing after another, and I just never got around to uploading. So I've actually set myself an alarm on my phone so that I could basically just, I don't want this to go over 5 minutes. So I've already wasted the first minute. It's now 17:04, the alarm's set for 17:08. So yeah, I better get to it. So went away on holiday, came back. Now for January, what happened in January, I was basically ill for most of January, that really nasty virus that was going around the UK. I got it and it just floored me. But the trouble was I had to keep working and things. So when I was at home, which was not very often anyway, I basically had no energy to edit any kind of videos. I was literally just lying on my sofa in front of the TV, and that was basically me for January. What didn't help is that I'd had the French version of it while I was away. While I was away in the second week I was away on holiday, I was ill. And then I got back and I was just getting over that, came home, caught the English version, and that was it. Knocked me for 6, and that was my January. I had every intention of starting uploads again in February, and then February came and went, and I don't really know why I didn't upload. I could contribute it to a number of factors. Maybe I was too busy at work, but that's not an excuse. Maybe subconsciously I was still dealing with some stuff. Maybe a hangover of everything that happened last year, or the fact that I lost my grandfather in January and suddenly I have no grandparents, and I'm maybe still deep down coming to terms with that. Anyway, every time I told myself I needed to upload, I'll start this week, I'll start this week, okay, I'll start next week, and it just never happened. But yeah, here we are in March, and I feel like I finally reached a point where I can return to YouTube. I mean, maybe I just needed a break, you know. I mean, every content creator, I think, at some stage in their career, whether it's earlier on or later on, you know, they always need a break. But the silly thing is I've still been recording content. Even though I've not been uploading, I've still been recording content. So I've actually got 3 ski race vlogs for you from when I was in France. And I've also got 4 episodes of Matchday vlogs. The Charlton game, the Middlesbrough game, the Wickham game, and there is a 4th one. Who else did we play? See, this is how long it's been. I can't even remember. I know it's 2 FA Cup games and I think it's 2 league games, but I couldn't tell you who we played. Millwall. Yeah, so 4 Matchday vlogs. Yeah. So that's the plan for this week. I'm going to catch up. This first week back on YouTube, I'm going to catch up. I'm just going to give you one a day, and we'll slowly but surely catch up. Going forward, this is an interesting one. Whilst I've been away from YouTube, I've been taking time to really think about, like, what's kind of... I mean, first of all, I kind of had to just stop, take a step back from everything and just think, like, what's my main goal here? Like, what is my dream? If somebody asked me right now, Neats, what's your biggest goal in life? Like, what's your big dream? The simple answer is it's not changed from when I started the channel, like, nearly 3 years ago. The big dream is to be a full-time actor and content creator. That's not changed. So then I asked myself, well, okay, what can I do to reinvigorate the channel and get some more people in? Like, well, what's the next step? And I thought to myself, well, what's popular at the moment? Short-form content. So, like, bite-sized videos, like 2 to 4 minute videos, and that people could just dip in. Okay, well, that's clearly going to be a lot longer than 5 minutes, isn't it? And yes, that is... Why I did not press snooze. Why have you snoozed? There we go. that's clearly not going to be 5 minutes, is it? Okay, so yeah, where was I? Short form content, yeah. Short bite-sized videos that people can just dip into are really quite popular at the moment. So we're going to do 4 new mini-series that I'm going to upload consecutively each day, Monday to Thursday. The beauty of short form content, I can literally just devote 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours of my Sunday morning to get it recorded, schedule the uploads, and then get them up for you. So we're going to trial it. We're going to see how it goes. Obviously, I'll do separate intro videos for all of these, but then, so I'll tell you more about, you can tell I'm out of practice doing this because I'm stuttering a little bit over my words. I'll soon get back into the swing of it. So, Mondays, we're going to open a pack of Pokemon cards. There will be a twist, so watch the intro video to find out about that. Tuesday, we're going to play video games. And it's literally just going to be a level a week, so nice and short. There is a game that I already know that we're going to use for the first series. It's a classic. If you play PlayStation, late 90s, early noughties, you'll know exactly which game it is when I preview it in the intro series. And it's an absolute classic, and honestly, it will make you want to play PlayStation again. Like, I'm not talking modern day PS5, I'm talking original PlayStation. It is going to make you want to dig out your PlayStation. Well, technically it was remade for... it was remade as a trilogy, so it technically is playable on modern day consoles, but you might want to go back to the originals after you've watched this, that's all I'm going to say. Wednesday, we're going plane spotting. Wednesday planes, literally just a random clip of an aeroplane at Manchester Airport, because that's the best place to film around here. And yeah, so if you like planes, that you'll get your fix there. And Thursday we're going train spotting. Over the years I've collated so many clips of trains, just like random video clips when I've been on traveling. So I've got a whole library I can use. So we're just going to do Thursday trains, and I did have a 5th one in mind, but I'm just going to shelve that for now because I want to prove to myself that I can actually do the regular uploads. So I think 4 is probably enough to be going on with for now. And if I decide there's a market for the 5th one, then I will start that. So that's it for short form content. In terms of other series, you'll still get all your regular series. We've got matchday vlogs. North End still got a few games for the end of the season. I may even take in an away day on Easter Monday. Preston go away to Hull City, so I am tempted to go to that. So yeah, probably we'll see. But yeah, so we've got quite a few games left before the end of the season yet. So I think we got, well, might only be 3, 4 or 5 matches left actually, but yeah, we'll see. Got a few games left in matchday vlogs. I will throw in that away game if I think we're running short of content. But of course, matchday vlogs, how can I forget? We've got the FA Cup quarter-final coming up. So, and we play Aston Villa on Sunday the 29th of March. 1:30 kickoff. Really excited for that. Should be getting my tickets this week. Yeah, I can't wait for that. It's going to be amazing. And do you know what? I think we can give Villa a game, and I think we can win. Because our home form this season is great. Okay, so we've drawn quite a few games, but we haven't been beaten at home since like last year. End of last year, something like that. So our home form is, Fortress Deepdale is a thing. And I read a stat online, Aston Villa's away form this season isn't great. Not to mention, this FA Cup fixture falls right in the middle of some key Premier League fixtures and Champions League fixtures for Aston Villa. So realistically, they are going to have to rotate the squad, and I think we can really take it to them. So that's going to be an absolute cracker. Really looking forward to filming that one. And hopefully, I mean, hey, if we win, we're going to Wembley. I mean, that's going to, if we could get to Wembley, that would be insane. So I'm really hoping we can do that so we can get some quality footage for matchday vlogs. Let's go skiing. Planning on doing 1 or 2 episodes before the end of the winter season, and maybe hoping to pick up a couple of races in the summer, which obviously was kind of a big part of the early part of Let's Go Skiing series. So yeah, we'll pick up some training. I've got training at Runcorn next Friday, which is a week from today. I haven't actually been on my skis since I was in France, which I think says a lot about where my head's been at, because obviously I love skiing, I love ski racing. And when I don't do it, when I have the opportunity to every week and I don't do it, yeah, there's usually something going on there. But yeah, no, I'm going to head along to the session next Friday, so I'll record an episode of Let's Go Skiing there. It'll be my first time back on the dry slope since before I went to France, so yeah, it'd be good. We'll see how we get on. I actually trained giant slalom while I was away, so be interesting getting back on the well, technically I still skied on my slalom skis, but in terms of actual training, I didn't actually do any slalom while I was away, so it'd be good to get back in the gates, and we'll see how that goes. We'll also have some episodes of Neats Does Pokemon. I've been toying with the idea of getting back more competitive. I think pre-release season's there's some pre-releases coming up, so I might try and pick up a pre-release if I can. We'll see what cards we can get from the new set that's coming up, which I think is called Journey's End. I'm not too sure, but yeah, maybe try and hit up a couple of tournaments, just local ones. See how that goes. And then there is one new series that I want to introduce. I'll probably wait. This one probably won't come out till about Easter because I want to just get set up on the mini series first. On the short form, but there's another series that I do want to explore, a bigger one, and we're going to dive into my other favourite sport, skateboarding. I'm not going to say anything else on that one for now. I want to save that for a special intro video that I'm going to do for that, but yeah, that's going to come sort of Easter time. And yeah, so like I said, there's not really any real reason as to why I've not been here. I think maybe with accumulation of everything, I just needed a bit of a break from making content. But when I thought about when I stopped to think about it, I do love making content. I love content creation. I want it to tie in with my acting career, which I will do something about this year. And that's something else we are going to dive into on the channel. Obviously, I keep banging on about how the fact that I'm an actor, but you guys have never ever seen that. So you're sat there thinking to yourselves, is she actually an actor or is she just saying that? No, I do have some scenes that I've recorded sort of over the last sort of 2-3 years that I will get up, and I fully intend to record some new showreel scenes this year. I want to get my spotlight set up this year and try and get myself an agent, try and start getting a foothold in the industry. It's funny, I know that I should have been doing this, but I just keep putting it off and putting it off. It's like, I keep telling myself I'm the only person that can do it. And there's actually a line from my favourite song: no one does it for you, no one but yourself. And every time I listen to that song, I hear it and I think, yeah, I need to do it. No one's going to do it for me. And yet I'm still sat here not doing it. So I really got to, pull my finger out and get it done. It's funny, I was at dance comps with my school not last weekend, a couple of weekends before. And the level of talent on that stage is unreal. The standard of the comp gets higher and higher every time we go. Like my school, we do 3 comps a year, and the standard is just phenomenal. And I'm watching these kids on stage, and these sort of students, and I'm like, wow. The level of hard work, not just the talent, but the hard work and the sheer determination that goes into those performances. And I see these kids working hard to achieve their dreams or working towards a goal. And I'm thinking to myself, are you doing that, Nate? Really? Are you actually doing something about your goals? And honestly, the answer's been no recently. But I think I'm in a position now where I'm ready to push myself back into it, to give myself targets to work towards. And yeah, I think we'll just see how it goes. We'll catch up on the backlog. We'll sort of get back into recording, see how it goes. And around this time last year, just before I go, I love how I set an alarm for the video to be like 5 minutes, and we're probably pushing well over 10 now. This time last year, I hit 200 subscribers, and I was so excited because that was another huge milestone. I was like, right, this is it now. We're gonna push on, get those subscribers, because I keep saying how I need the subscribers. I need people to subscribe so that I can get to 1,000 subscribers, so that I can join the YouTube partner program and really kick on as a content creator. But I think in the last year I've gained another 40. That's not enough. But that's on me. That's on me as a creator. I mean, I think, yeah, I can say a lot happened last year, and I did slip up on the content last year. Like, I wasn't uploading regularly enough, and I know that. But if I really want to grow as a creator and keep the subscribers and gain more subscribers, then I really need to push the boat out, create new stuff, be on top of my uploads, and then I can succeed. I think the initial goal with the content creation is to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's that's really the only target I've got with my content creation at the moment. It's keep up with the regular uploads, and I'll get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully, you know, fingers crossed, if I work hard and if I can produce some interesting content. I've got a pretty exciting one coming up, going back to the whole trains thing. In May, I'm actually going with my family. Have managed to secure tickets for a rail tour. I can't remember the full name of it, but I know it's pretty huge. Like, we've got, like, it's first class and higher, so it's a pretty big deal, like really expensive tickets. But we're going all the way up to Oban in Scotland, on an original Intercity 125 with, I think, Mark 1 coaches. I think it's like a special tour livery that the units are in, but it's going to be pretty special. We start out to Preston, go all the way up to Oban, and we come back in the same day. So I booked the days off work. I'm going to vlog that day. That's going to be a pretty special one. So kind of tapping into the sort of transport side of things, because I know there is actually a big fan base for that on YouTube. And yeah, I realise I keep jumping off on tangents here now. I'm completely losing my train of thought. But yeah, so Match Day Vlogs, Let's Go Skiing, Neats Does Pokemon. We're introducing 4 short form contents in Pokemon Pack Monday, Video Game Tuesday, Wednesday Planes, Thursday Trains. That's going to be the short form content. And then around Easter time, we'll start a new series about skateboarding. More on that later. And yeah, so we've got plenty to look forward to. And obviously, taking a deep dive into my background as an actor, how I got into it. Obviously I started off as a dancer, and then kind of developed an interest for acting as well. We'll dive into that. I've got some very old footage that I've taken from a Christmas play videotape, and me sounding, I had one line in my year 2 play and I sound monotone as all hell, so that's going to be quite entertaining, because I'm going to put that in the video in one of the videos as we start to deep dive into my acting. So yeah, it's I'm back. Thanks all for sticking with me. Obviously I realise I've not uploaded for a while, but if anybody's new here, I would be grateful if you subscribe. There's lots coming up on the channel over the coming months. Oh, and we'll probably throw in some athletics vlogs as well. I am starting to get into some competitions. I've got a competition this weekend. I did record a vlog at my very first competition in December. I haven't actually uploaded it, and I don't know if I will, because obviously I didn't get any footage of me competing. And I was kind of disappointed with my overall performance on the day, but maybe that's a reason to upload it, because then I can hold myself accountable and, you know, try and do better. But this is the best way to improve in competitions, is to actually compete. So I've got my next competition this Sunday, and then there's some upcoming outdoor open meetings to get ready in preparation for the summer season. So yeah, probably do that as well. So throw in some athletics vlogs as well. And yeah, Neats is back, and guess I'll see you all in the videos. This is Neats. I'm back, and I'm signing off.